Has anyone ever seen these before? No one? Do you remember where from?
Reset 2019.
What's that?
Reset 2019, was it?
Yeah, probably. We dusted it off. I used this the other day. There's a guy by the name of Marshall Thurber. He's an amazing dude. And I went and saw him present once. And these are his 10 rules. Now, can you read those? Yeah. So, number 1, I will speak with good purpose. If it doesn't serve, I won't say it. 2, I'll only make agreements that I'm happy and willing to keep. 3, I will be receptive to gifts from others because the more receptive I am, the more I will receive. 4, I choose to start taking responsibility now for my thoughts, my actions, my behaviours, for my business and for my life. 5, what I focus on strengthens. I will focus on above the line behaviour. Above the line behaviour, I will not play in blame, shame or justification because these are a waste. When I'm in this space, I surrender control. 7, I will be kind. Most people are having a hard enough time as it is and they already know they're already their own harshest critic without me making it worse. 8, to make the best choices, I need to manage my emotions. 9, the messages I'm communicating are the messages people receive. If I get the wrong message, I change my communication. I can only speak for myself unless I have someone else's permission. And 10, everything is perfect, even if I can't see it yet. Everything works out for the best and usually in the nick of time, because any earlier would be a waste. So all I'd like to do is just think about those and see if any, even just one, stands out to you as going, I really like that. So I'm going to give you about 5 minutes or so to have a think about them, have a chat to the person next to you, and then we're going to explore them, what they mean. Oh, there's always one. We good? Welcome back. Did one jump out to anyone? Or a couple? Number 7. Okay, number 7, I will be kind. Most people are having a hard enough time as it is. They're already their own harshest critic without me making it worse. Good one? What did you take from it?
It's my life philosophy.
Yeah? Nice. Anyone else have one that jumped out? Good one. Everything is perfect, even if I can't see it yet. Everything works out for the best and usually in the nick of time, because any earlier would be a waste. Anyone else notice that? Yeah. You can't find a new site to move into and all of a sudden this one just pops up just when you need it? Yeah. All of a sudden that pop or that pod or that admin all of a sudden shows up? Or 2 at once? Any others? Number 4, I choose to start taking responsibility now.
Actually, I've changed the wording. I choose to take. I don't like to choose to start is not a thing. I choose to take responsibility.
So you're improving on Marshall's 10 laws?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cool, I'm going to let him know.
Cool.
I choose to take responsibility now for my thoughts, actions, behaviours, for my business and for my life. And that's the thing too, someone was talking yesterday about being kinder to themselves. And when you go into those numbers and you're comparing apples and apples, you actually realise your business is actually going pretty well. We did that gratitude exercise, you actually went, going pretty well. And guess what? Things are going well in your business, it's your fault. Be proud of that. But when it's bad, it's your fault too. And that's the responsibility piece. I love the responsibility concept. For years, when things weren't right, I blamed other people. Why aren't they working as hard as me? Why don't they get it? Etc, etc. There's a guy by the name of Jocko Willink. Have we heard of him? He wrote a book called Extreme Ownership. He's a Navy SEAL leader and talked about going to battle. He took responsibility for absolutely everything. Everything went right, everything went wrong. Even if someone made a massive mistake, he said, he's under my command. I obviously didn't train him, support him, or whatever. That's my fault. You don't need to read the book. You just need to go, everything's my fault. And it's a really cool place when you've got a business if everything is your fault. because that's easier to change. And I had an example of this recently. Last year, I bought a new car for work. Not my car, it was a car for the other guys to drive around in. And I was down the coast one day, my practice manager sent me a photo of the front right kind of fender of the car with a dent about this big in it. It looked like a coconut had been dropped from about 500 metres. I'm going, how did that happen? And she said, no one knows. And I was like, and I went, oh, extreme ownership. You know, do I have a schedule where you've got to sign the car in and out? Oh, by the way, for 2 days, we didn't even know where the frickin' car was. Where's the car? No one knew. I went, but that's my fault. I didn't create a schedule of where the car is. I didn't create a system of, you've got to sign it in, you've got to sign it out, perhaps you've got to inspect it before you take